Hello everyone, Justin here, and I'm here to talk about a resource called Magic School. So Magic School is a AI kind of platform that simplifies things for educators so that they can quickly make the resources that they are looking for. So let's jump into it and see what it does. So I'm going to hit login. Once I hit login, you can see I can either create an account or I can use a sign-on option. So I'm going to pick sign in with Google. Once I do that, I can see all the different prompts that are available to me. So, using something like ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot, you could generate pretty much all these things in there. The trick is you'd have to know the prompt to use to make it do that. Magic School, on the other hand, kind of helps you walk through the steps to generate the text or information that you want. So, for example, let's say I want to email my families. All right, I know the details of what I want to send to them, but I'm not really sure of making it look a little more personable or a little more professional. So I could type something in there. So it's from me. For the sake of time, I already kind of have a pre-typed prompt right here. So I'm letting students or parents know that on June 5th, we're going to be visiting the Iron Mine. Please be sure to pack a student's lunch and have them dress warm. So if I hit generate, it will take that little bit of information and make it look a little bit more professional. So the cool thing is here, I can hit copy and then able to take that information, change it up however I want, and then send it to families. Now, if you notice that you made a mistake somewhere or you forgot some important information, I can hit edit prompt and add something new in there. Also, please be sure to have students wear an older pair of shoes. Normally, every time I've gone to the Iron Mine, stains my shoes a little red, so we want to make sure that we don't have that issue with students. So I'll hit generate, and it will rewrite the letter to include that information in there. So this is just a brief example, but something kind of really nice and simple. So once again, I can hit copy to paste it somewhere else. You can also hit read aloud so that you can actually hear what it sounds like if someone were to read it out loud. Now, another tool in there that's pretty cool is there is a text leveler. So in text leveler, we can pick a grade level. So let's say we want to write something for 7th grade. I can paste in the text and it will make it try to fit that reading level skill. So I have a little article here talking about Red Lobster, and apparently people eating too much shrimp and causing problems. So we'll copy that text, paste it in here, and hit generate. It will then take that text, simplify it down for that grade level so that I get students the most important parts of the information. From here, I can then hit copy, or if I want this read aloud in class, I can hit read aloud and have it start reading across my screen. You can also come in and hit edit prompt if you want to try to move this down to a different grade level or up to a higher grade level. So kind of a cool way to just make that quick adaptation in your class to match student needs. Now, another option that's in here is if you are looking for some questions on a YouTube video. So for example, here I have a little TED Talk talking about history versus Genghis Khan. I could copy this video link, and let's say I want to have students watch this and then answer some questions about it. I can come in there, I can hit YouTube video questions. I'll paste that video URL in there. I can pick the grade level I'm doing this for, maybe the number of questions, and the question type. Let's try free response. And generate. You can see right now what it's doing is it creates the questions, and not only that, it actually provides me with an answer key so I should know what to expect from those students. So kind of really cool, easy way of doing this, really nice and simple, but we're able to do that just by using that simple link. Now, what I have found with YouTube is that it does limit the length of the video. If you try to do something too long, it might kind of yell at you that it can't do it just because it's too long of a chunk. So just be prepared for it to not always work, but with your shorter videos, it most certainly will. Now, there's lots of other options as you go through here, and you can see there's many things that you can kind of come through and explore, different options that you can use in your classrooms or even professional development settings. Now, you can also give these resources to students. So there's an option over here on the side where I can say launch to students. In this spot here, you can see some of the rooms I've already pre-created. So I'm going to hit launch new room. So you can see how one's made. I can name this what I would like. So maybe this is second hour science. I can pick the grade level that it is. I can pick how many students we would expect to be logged in there. And I can hit next. In here, then I can select the options I want students to have. So maybe I can say they can use Rena. All right, this is a little chatbot that they can use. One note, when you use in the chatbot, it is moderated by the program. So if students are asking things inappropriately, it will flag it and notify you. But also note the knowledge that it pulls from is a data set from 2021. So it's important to understand that, because if they try to ask something newer, it will tell them that it just doesn't know because that's too new. But that's the way that they're able to curate and kind of keep this compliant for students. Now, there's other options in there. I can ask for some writing feedback, so maybe it's kind of providing me with some of that information. There's like a little tutor option. You can see there's like a step-by-step. I can add maybe a book suggestions, so you can add the things you want students to have access to. All right, and maybe we'll use like a little idea generator in there. Once you find all the ones you want students to have access to, I can hit next. I can then say launch room. And then what I get is a URL I can give students. So if I'm putting this on my website or in a document that students have access to, I could tell them to click there and join. I can also put this into Google Classroom, where it will post an assignment that will give them the ability to click the link and join my magic school. Or I can simply put a QR code up on my projector or write the code up on my board to generate that out. Once you get students in here, you can see the tools that are available to them. You get the moderation panel, so if there's something in there that's concerned about, it will flag it and let you know. You can actually add co-teachers, so if there's another teacher you want to have in here, you have the ability to do that. And at any point, you can also come into Edit Room, and you can change the options of the tools that they have. So if you decide you really don't want to have them using the idea generator, I can take that out. Maybe they just don't use it. And maybe instead I would like to have them generate a 5 questions kind of thing. I can put that in and hit next, and update. And now those resources have changed for the students. So it's kind of a cool little option to get students in here and give them an introduction to AI in a more controlled environment where you're able to help and guide them through it. So that's Magic School, a great resource that you can try out. I hope you find it useful, and have a great day.